Hello, my name is Albie Lowe and I am doing my practical assessment with AIPT today. I have thoroughly reviewed and prepared my session beforehand, ensuring that it will be well organized and run smoothly. My client and I will be using a range of free weights and machines in both a commercial and a personal home gym. I have checked and tested all the equipment for availability and functionality. I've also screened and removed any potential hazards in the training area such that I can maintain a good level of safety for my client. Finally, I'll keep good consideration of other gym users where necessary. Okay, so welcome Sebastian. My name's Alvin and I'll be your personal trainer for today. Today we're going to go over a whole bunch of things since it's your first time being as your personal trainer. We'll firstly go over basic safety around this gym that we have here. Also fitness screening so that we can see if we're making progress throughout the term. We'll also do some basic exercises to start off with, focusing on our lower and upper primary muscles, okay, in both muscle endurance and cardio and strength exercises, a whole range of those. We'll do a bit of an innovative cardio training at the end with some boxing and a bit of a circuit as well, and then close up with some stretches. Okay. Do you have any problems with what we're going to go through for today?
No, that seems great, yeah.
Okay, great. We've already gone through previously your details in terms of your name and your age, and Sebastian is, how old are you?
28.
28, okay, great. And where are you from?
Colombia.
Excellent. We have those details, but we need to do firstly a health screening to do with your history in the past, if there are any chronic or injuries that you possibly have in the end, which you can make aware to me now. Okay, so I'm going to ask you some basic questions first, and you just answer as best you can.
Okay.
So has there ever been any history of heart attacks or coronary revascularization surgeries or anything in your family?
And
Strokes or anything?
no,
No problems with that? Okay, great. Has your doctor ever made you aware of any trouble in terms of a vascular disease?
and not at all.
Never happened? Have you ever had a history of a heart murmur?
No,
Okay, great. In terms of exercises, have you ever come across any chest pains or any problems?
no.
Okay. Have you ever had any pains in your calves or buttocks or your back or any major area? Have you ever,
Not really.
not really. Any soreness or stiffness that's coming up?
No,
Okay, great. Have you ever felt faint or dizzy, especially during exercise?
not really. No.
Never. Great. Okay. This one might be relevant. Do you ever experience swelling or accumulation of fluid in your joints?
Well, yeah, I had like 10 years ago, I sprained my ankle.
Yep.
It was like a second degree sprain, so they had to put a cast and needed to do some physiotherapy as well.
Okay.
Other than that, no other major injuries or something like that.
Okay. What did you have done in that time to help you with that injury?
Well, it was mainly, as I said, first the cast, then I had to go to physiotherapy, and there was a mix of different things, so exercises to strengthen again the ankle, some ultrasound, and I think it was the electricity thing as well.
Okay. And has it become a chronic problem?
No, not at all. Just usually I have to be a little bit careful because the arc of my feet is a little bit high, so sometimes I tend to sprain.
Yeah. I'll take note of that when it comes to exercises. Okay. If you have any problems or you feel any pain or discomfort, not only in your ankle but anywhere else, just make it aware to me. That's always important. Your health is more important.
Okay.
Have you had any chronic obstructive pulmonary disease in your family history or in yourself? No? That happened? Or shortness of breath?
No.
Did that happen? Okay. Are you a smoker?
No.
Okay. Is there any history of diabetes as well?
No.
That you ever come across?
Diabetes? No.
No diabetes, great. Or any ulcers or in your stomach or anything?
No.
Okay, that's great. And finally, is there any problems with your liver or kidneys or any of your major organs?
No, everything is working fine.
Fantastic. Okay. So in terms of not only your health, but also your fitness history. So tell me about what you've done previously in terms of if you've done sport or any other activities.
Well, when I was younger, I used to play different sports, so football, volleyball, a little bit tennis as well.
Okay.
But yeah, usually it has been mainly like playing the sport instead of like going to a gym or something like that.
Okay, so you like active sports such as things involving running and other activities. Okay. Have you ever had any history training in the gym? Using weights or free weights?
Well, I went, but yeah, for a very short period.
Is there a reason for that? Is it because you don't enjoy it, or is it because you just don't find the time?
It was mainly because, as I said, I was used to do more like a sport more than the gym, so I found that sometimes just lifting weights it was a little bit dull.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I'll try and excite you with the types of exercise that we'll do. So on average, every week previously from now, how many times have you been going to the gym or doing any activity?
Right now, like I would say, like a couple of days a week.
Okay.
Like twice a week.
Okay, and you've come to me to obviously improve that number. So
yeah.
What are you aiming for these days? What are your goals?
Yeah, I would say something like 4 or 5 days a week.
4 or 5 days a week. Excellent, that's great. So previously, how difficult did you train? Where one on a scaling of 10 being the most difficult and 1 being the easiest, previously, about what range have you trained at?
Well, if it's training, like 5 or 6.
Yeah.
If it's some sort of sport, like let's say tennis, I try to play as hard as possible. So let's say 10.
Okay, great. So how long do these sessions usually go for?
When I'm just exercising, it will go for about an hour.
Okay.
And if it's some sport, the time that it takes the match or whatever it is.
Yes.
So I would say something like an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Okay.
Tops.
So I'll give you a brief run through. So with me, we'll be going and doing routines for about 45 to 1 hour. Is that okay with you?
Yep.
No problem. And this will involve a lot of exercises, both aerobic, cardiovascular, strength, and endurance. Do you have any problem with that?
No, that's excellent. I like to mix it, so
Okay.
it's very nice.
And what type of level of training are you aiming for right now? Low, moderate, or vigorous? Which one?
I would say, something like moderate.
Okay. Just to improve habits.
Yeah.
Okay.
And eventually with time, as I improve body, I will try to push it a little bit more.
Excellent. Okay, so if I'll quickly just go over some options where you just have to pick 1 or 2 as your personal goals, whether it be weight loss, muscle toning, cardiovascular improvement, stress relief, self-esteem building, or relaxation. What do you?
Okay, so it's two. I would say weight loss right now and cardiovascular improvement. That's it.
Okay, great.
To stay healthy.
Excellent. Okay, well, now that I know that, I will set up a routine, we'll go over it, and we'll see if we can improve it every week and see if we see any improvements in your health as well.
Okay.
Every week.
Thank you very much.
Let's get started. Before we start our routine for today, we need a method of tracking our progress in the coming months as we continue to do our exercises and see any improvements we did. So in order to do this, I've decided for us to check the strength of our chest. So it's a muscular endurance fitness test in the form of push-ups. Okay, so the aim of the push-up test is to do as many push-ups as you can until exhaustion, where we'll be putting a lot of stress on our pectoralis major, our exterior deltoids, and our triceps. So I'll show you quickly how to set up for this test. As you're a guy, you'll be doing male push-ups, so we'll not be using our knees. What you need to do is firstly put your hands shoulder width apart in front of this pad. So this pad is just to tell you how low to go in your push-up. So they should be lined up so that the palms of your hands in line with your nipples and over the pad. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to keep our feet shoulder width apart as well, and we're going to lower our chest towards the pad and back up again. Like such. That would be 1 rep. Okay? So again, down and up. Okay? And what I want you to do is maintain a neutral position for your head. So not on your chin and not too far up, just looking straight ahead. Okay? So let's begin. And I'll count out for you as you continue to do them. Okay, so keep straight back, good. And when you're ready, 1, 2, slow it down, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, all the way down, 9, 10, 11, 12, relax, 13, 14, 15, that's it?
Yep.
Okay, thank you. So, checking your results. For the age group of 20 to 29, the average, so you got 15, the average is 13 to 24, so you're just on average there. Okay, and in the coming weeks we'll see if we can progress on that. But that was a good start. Okay, great, Sebastian. So moving on now, we're up to the strength component of our routine. So I've decided for this component that we're going to do some dumbbell presses off this bench here. So I'll quickly give you a nice demo of what you need to do. So if you have any questions, just ask. Okay, firstly I'll show you how to enter this bench here. It's a bit awkward, but just sit here and slowly lower your head onto the bench as such. Okay. Okay. And what we're going to do in this exercise is we're going to pick up these 2 dumbbells. I'll hand them to you. And what you need to do, much like the push-up, is align your palms with your chest, such that you raise the dumbbells over your head and lightly tap them as such. Okay. And what we're going to do is on the way down our concentric stage, we need to maintain our elbows at 90 degrees, not further, just at 90 degrees, and then raise them again in a controlled manner such that they tap lightly, where that's 1 rep. So on the way down and up, 1 rep. Again, down and up, 1 rep. Okay? Do you have any questions?
No.
Okay. I'll be spotting you during this exercise. Okay? We want to lightly rest our feet on the floor as well. Okay? When you're ready? Ready?
Yep.
Okay. So go. Okay, so starting up, together. Good. 1, 2, 3. We want to get up to 10. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Okay. Get rid of this. Thank you. And sit up. Okay, so that's the dumbbell press, and the muscles you just used was mainly your pectoralis major, also a bit of your triceps, and also exterior deltoids. Okay, Sebastian, so following on from our previous exercise, we'll here do a 1-arm dumbbell row. But before we continue, I need to re-emphasize that with all of these exercises, we need to remember our correct breathing technique, which is when we're on the eccentric phase or our resting phase in the exercise, we need to breathe in. And when we're on our concentric phase, so for example, our when we're doing the rows, we'd be pulling up, we need to exhale. Well, as opposed to when we do our dumbbell press, when we push away, that's when we exhale. Are there any questions?
No.
Okay, so continuing here, we're going to go through the 1-arm dumbbell row. So this is a very useful exercise for working our deltoids, our latissimus dorsi, and also our biceps. So we do it as such. Same arm, same leg, go on to our bench for support. Okay, it won't be too far up, it won't be too far down, just right in the middle, so it's a nice balanced platform to work off. And we're going to pick up this dumbbell here. So what we're going to try to do is we're going to lift this dumbbell in a straight line towards our chest, all the way up here, such that it touches our rib cage, and then back down in a nice controlled manner. Okay, and when we go up, we're going to lightly tighten our shoulder blades such that we can get that extra use of those muscles there. So again, on the way up, on the way down. Okay. And again, with our head motion, it should just be in a neutral position, not too far up and not too far down. So nice and relaxed, up and then down. Okay, we're going to do that on both sides. Are there any questions? Yeah, let's begin. A nice relaxed straight back. Relax the shoulders. Six, 7, up to 10, 8, 9, 10. Excellent, that was great. Okay, so switching sides. So same thing, just the opposite side. Nice relaxed straight back. Neutral head position. Good. Two, 3, 4, 5, squeeze those shoulder blades. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good, excellent job. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now for our leg exercises, I've decided that we're going to do some alternating lunges. Okay, this is with no weights to start off with, but when you progress, you can start to put weights as well. Okay, so essentially, this motion is much like walking. We're just going to keep our feet shoulder width apart, as such, and we're going to step forward like as if we're on a train track. Okay, so if our left foot is here, it's going to be still shoulder width when we extend out. Okay, so in the lunge, what we're trying to do is we're going to step forward and we're going to lightly tap our knee on the ground and come back up. Okay, we're going to keep our upper body straight, our head looking forward, and one motion. And back up, down, back up, down, and up. Do you have any questions? Okay, so this exercise is really good for engaging our quadriceps, also our hamstrings, our calves, and a lot of our glutes as well. Okay, let's begin. So can you do 10 for me, please?
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, train tracks, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and the last one, 10. Great job. Any problems?
No.
Sebastian. So continuing with our leg exercises, we're now going to do some weighted squats. Okay, so this exercise is a really good compound exercise for isolating the use of your hamstrings and also your quadriceps. I'll show you a brief demo of what we need to do. As with all weighted instruments, we need to keep a nice level of safety so that you don't injure yourself. Okay, do you have any questions? Okay, so with the squat machine as such, we'll have two stands like this in the gym. you walk slowly up to it. So we go in this direction and we come out this direction. Okay. So firstly, we put our hands on the bar at a shoulder width distance, and we lower ourselves underneath the bar such that the bar is lightly rested on our shoulders, the chunky bit, which is most comfortable for you, such that you can keep it straight back. Okay? So we'll lift it with our toes firstly, as such, and then short steps backwards. Nice and slow and relaxed. Okay? So with a squat, what we're going to do is we're going to bend our knees such that we can lower our glutes to the ground. Again, maintaining a straight back, but engaging our legs with most of the weight of the bar going over the heels of our feet. Is that straightforward?
Yep.
Okay. So doing one motion, all the way down, weight on our heels, and all the way back with the straight back. Okay. You can, for ease of motion, if you're not too flexible, you can point the toes slightly outward, such that we go down with our head forward and back up. Are there any questions? Okay, and we'll slowly walk it back in. Okay. So we'll just do 5. So slowly walk in, good. Rest it here. And when you're ready, straight back. That's 1. Rest of the shoulders, good. Second rep. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Excellent. So we'll walk back in. Great. So did you feel it engage your hamstrings and your quads?
Yep.
Great. Now we're going to go through our rowing machine, also known as an erg. Okay, this is a very common instrument outside gyms, good for warm-ups and also intensive cardio training. So firstly, aligning this machine to Sebastian's body type, with that medium height, so let's set up. Okay, first things first, putting our heels on the foot straps, making sure they're comfortable. Sebastian can do that himself. Okay, great. Okay. So there's a meter on these ergs, usually found on this cylinder over here. They range from 1 to 10, where 10 is the hardest and 1 is the easiest. Usually they're color coded such that around the 4 mark they go from some intermediate color to blue, where when it gets to the blue region it's actually of some tension that's similar to water. Okay, since Sebastian's new to the erg, we're going to start on 4. Start off. Okay. Okay. And when we go through the technique for using the erg, we firstly need to make sure that we have straight back with a couple of stroke. Okay. We're going to extend our knees, so slowly going through and raising the bar just below our sternum. Okay. And when we recover, we extend our arms first and then bend our knees as well. Okay. So do one stroke again. Straight back, good, bend your knees the whole way. Okay, great, so we're going to try and see if Sebastian can maintain a cyclic rhythm with the stroke, just for a few more. Straight back. Great. So I've also already gone over the menu with Sebastian. On the top we have the timer. So there's usually 4 bars. You won't be able to see them in this video, but the first would be a timer, the second one would be some measure of intensity. The third line would be the distance that's covered as well. Okay, great. So for this exercise, we're just doing just general warm-up. You can also increase the intensity by raising the level on the meter and doing shorter intervals, 5 to 10, for shorter amounts of time, like 1 to 2 minutes. Okay, good. As a warm-up, that's sufficient. Yes. So today we're going to go through the spin bike with you.
This is a great exercise for general warm-ups as well as putting it as an intermediate cardio exercise during your training routine. So with these types of machines in the gym, we need to firstly fit them to specific body size. Sebastian's of a medium height. So we've actually already preset our seat, which is adjustable with this lever here. And also for his feet size, so that he's comfortable when he's sitting down on his bike. Okay? Sebastian, want to hop on? So I've tightened Sebastian's foot straps. Is that comfortable for you? Yep. And the height is appropriate?
Yep.
Okay, great. So, do you like to extend your knee by any chance? Is it
No.
Okay, so that's the first thing to do. Now, it's pretty simple. Anyone who knows how to ride a bike would know how to run one of these machines. So let's just go for a few strokes. Okay, good. So the first thing we need to do in this exercise, make sure your back's nice and straight, nice and relaxed when you're leaning back. Okay, so great. And when you're leaning forward, also keep your straight back. So when you're doing your sprints, okay. So also on this machine, we can change the intensity of the workout with this little lever here, where if we rotate anti-clockwise, we're going to loosen up and put less tension on the bands, such that it's less intensive exercise. But if we rotate clockwise, it'll be a harder. So I'm actually just going to increase the tension right now. Something quite intermediate. We'll just go for a few minutes here. And lean forward and do a bit of a sprint. Really straight back. Okay, great. An exercise for our innovative cardio training module. So I personally have a background in boxing and Muay Thai, so Sebastian's new to this type of training, so we'll just do a very simple, basic routine here. So to start off with, we'll just warm up the shoulders. So we're just going to throw some straight punches. Can you do those? No problem, just warm up. So we can speed it up. We'll move around a bit as well. Straight arm. Faster. Faster. And bring it back down. Okay? And now uppercuts as well. Can you do those? Just rolling up off your uppercut. Okay? Remember to keep your hands up. Okay? Faster. Nice short ones. Go. Faster. Beautiful. Okay. So what we're going to do now is a simple combination. Okay. Where we just throw one jab and then one cross. Okay. Since you are regular footed, you're right footed or left footed? Right. Okay, so as a regular stance, your left leg slightly forward, but still in neutral stance. So not way ahead, just lift in front of your neutral plane. Okay. Okay. So left and then right. 1, 2. Good. Straight. Left and right. Left. Good. Good. Again. 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 One more. And last one. Okay, great. Okay. Remember when we throw our punches, we bring our hands back up over our face. Okay. So now we're going to continue with that combo. We're going to do a left, a cross, and then uppercut. Okay. Do you have any problems with that? So with the uppercut, we're going to roll our weight over our hip and bring our left arm up. Okay. Any questions?
No.
That's good. 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 Nice, cover your head. Okay, hands up. Again. Good. Excellent. Great. Okay, so now the Muay Thai style, we're just going to throw a kick in there as well. Okay, so we're going to do a left, a cross, an uppercut, and then with our right leg, we're going to do a cross kick. Okay? So what we're going to do here is we're going to roll all our weight over our hips. Okay? And rotating over our leading leg. Okay? Which is our left leg. So one cross kick. Okay? And aim for the middle of the pads with your shin, not your foot, otherwise we'll hurt your foot. Okay? So aim for your shin. Alright. Okay? So starting slowly. Left. And kick. Good. Good. Keep your balance. Nice. Again. Give your uppercut. Nice. Good hands up when you kick. Nice. And last one. Beautiful. And just warm down, just do a quick arm on again. Okay? Straights. Faster. We're going to do a circuit. Okay, well, the aim of it is where we do as many of our reps as possible in the 30 seconds that we have to do each exercise, which are 3 exercises. They are squats, they are lunges, and they are sit-ups. Okay? And after every set of 30 seconds, we're going to run down this driveway to just the pavement, so not crossing the road, otherwise that would be a safe hazard. And coming back up the driveway, we can continue to finish that set. Okay? Do you have any questions? Okay, so we've already gone over squats and we've also already gone over lunges previously in this video. So we're going to now do a quick demo on sit-ups. Okay? So we're going to sit down on this mat like such with our legs shoulder width apart and bent. And we're going to lower ourselves like this. Okay? We're going to clench our fists over our hips. And we're going to, for every crunch, raise our hands such that they just become, just reach the tip of our knees, so not over, okay? So if we go too far, we're not going to engage our abdominals. So we want to go just at the midpoint here, and then back down. And that counts as 1 rep, okay? So rest head back up, and then down, okay? Do you have any questions? Okay, so we'll start off with that actually. We'll do our sit-ups first, then our squats, and then our lunges. Okay? 30 seconds each. When you're ready, I'll start the timer. Okay? Ready? Set. Begin. Nice and relaxed. I'll hold your feet down. Now we're halfway, so not too far over your kneecaps, just the midpoint. Good, stop there. Stop, yeah, good. Five seconds. And last one. Good, done. Okay, so run down the pavement and back. Faster, faster, faster. Okay, setting up for your squat. Okay, weight on the heels. And go. Straight back. Excellent, good job. 15 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're good. Run down and back. As quickly as possible. And last set, our stepping lunges. Go. Time started. Train tracks. Okay. And we're halfway, 15 seconds to go. As many as you can. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Run. Last one. Big finish. Excellent. Great job. Hey Sebastian, so that was a really great session. How'd you feel afterwards?
Yeah, very good.
Okay, excellent. Is there anything you wanted to give me as feedback in terms of what we've gone through in the main bulk of our routine?
No, everything was pretty good. Well explained. Yeah, it was a nice session.
Excellent. Okay, so now we'll continue into our stretches. So it's always a good habit to end our exercises with nice stretches to avoid injury or any chronic problems that you might face as we all age eventually. Okay, so first we're just going to stretch our quads. Okay, so I've set up this pole here for you if you need it, in case you can't find any balance. Okay, what we're going to do is we're just going to lean against this, and we're going to raise one of our feet. Okay, I'll show you. You'll be here when you work, so not yet. Okay, and we're just going to stretch our quads by raising our leg as such and pushing against it with our right hand. Any questions? Okay.
How long do you keep it?
How long?
Yeah. How long do you
Hold it for 10-15 seconds. Okay. You should feel a stretch on your quad. Okay. If not, just tell me and we'll fix it up. Okay. So we'll be doing it on both sides. So first you start with your right side. Okay. And let's keep it straight. Good. 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Do you feel that stretch?
Yep.
Okay, switch sides. Face this direction. Face this direction. Okay, shorten. Good. So straight legs again. 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great. Okay, so we've done our legs. We could do some more stretches. We won't for this video. We'll just move on now to doing our stretch of our latissimus dorsi. Okay, so on our back straps. So this is a hybrid of stretch for both our triceps and our latissimus dorsi. So we're going to raise our elbows such over our head. Okay, as such. Okay, with our feet shoulder apart, and we're just going to lean to our side. Okay, so we're going to stretch out our back. And also our tricep. Okay. We're going to hold that 5 to 10 seconds. And then back up, okay? Not too far, otherwise you might straighten back. Okay? Good. And lean back. Good. Do you feel a stretch on this side?
Yep.
Good. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay? And then switch sides. Feel a stretch here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay? How do you feel?
That was very nice.
Okay, so when dealing with clients with hypertension, it's important to avoid exercises in which we have too high a change in blood pressure, which puts too much strain on the heart. Okay, this usually means that we want to avoid exercises in which our feet or legs are raised above that of our head, as this results in blood flowing too directly onto our heart, resulting in it to strain at too high a blood pressure. Also, when we're doing exercise, we want to avoid heavy breathing, which is in some cases holding our breath during the exercise, and also doing excessive breathing before in our inhale and after in our exhale of the exercise. Now also, when we're using weights, we want to avoid raising weights above that of our head, and that's for the same reason, in that would result in too high a blood pressure, too much strain on the heart. So for a simple exercise such as a weighted bench press, we can do a simple alteration in that we can do a standing push-up against the wall, and this would be a great alternative for clients with high blood pressure. Okay, so when dealing with clients with lower back pain, it's important to avoid exercises that would aggravate this pain such that it become chronic. Okay, so these are usually exercises such as deadlifts or squats with heavy weights that we want to avoid. Okay, if we're going to do squats, we can try them without the weight with a fit ball against the wall in order to maintain a good posture, because with the ball, this gives us better support of our lower back. We can roll our shoulders back such that we can activate our core appropriately, and this gives us more safety when doing squats as opposed to with heavy weights. Also, if you're doing the seated row, instead of doing the compound version of this exercise, you can do a supported seated row with a cushion placed against your sternum on the machines. Okay, because although in the compound version of this exercise we would be activating our core, it doesn't appropriately support our lower back. However, with the machine, doing a supported seated row would be a better alternative. There are also a range of different stretches to loosen up the lower back that can be used before and after these exercises. When dealing with clients with shoulder injuries, it's important to avoid exercises that could cause some impingement within the shoulder. We can avoid doing lat pull downs firstly, because this results in impingement in the shoulder due to an unsupported scapula. We can also avoid hyperextending our shoulders in the way of doing a deep bench press or using either the barbell or dumbbells. We want to maintain our elbows such that they don't go past 90 degrees. We can usually, as a limit, maintain the weights about 2 to 3 inches above the chest to avoid this impingement. We can also avoid doing exercises such as shrugs, either unweighted or weighted. And we can also avoid doing upright rows, as again this results in impingement within the shoulder such that it's unsafe. If you are going to do a upright row, make sure that your hands are about shoulder width, so not too narrow, and don't raise the bar above that of your sternum to avoid this impingement. There are still exercises that we can do. We can do supported shoulder raises, upright ones or to our side, and also use appropriate exercise bands.